Alright, welcome back to another Mechlab Monday. Today we're starting in Circinus space, the Circinus Federation. And pop over to the map real quick. You'll see we're off to the left of Terra and everything. We're very close to Free Worlds League and Steiner space. So we're a periphery state, but we're not deep periphery. So if you want to start Circinus and then move into the proper inner sphere and fight the big houses, you easily can. Oh right, we need to advance today. Since I'm going to just go with veteran every Mechlab Monday from here on, as I test all the different starts, I'm going to strip the bushwhacker I get each week. I'm going to strip it, and then I'm going to use the parts to make the starting mechs good. So we're just immediately going to drop the bushwhacker every single week. Otherwise, obviously, it would be one of our best mechs every single week. So that'll give us some parts to customize what we did start with. And it looks like we have 3 mediums and a spectre, and then a fleet. So let's start looking at our hunchback. It is the 4SP, which is interesting. So it's got SRM6s instead of any kind of ballistic, and it's got 4 mediums and a small laser. That is very interesting. It's also very cool. It's actually heat neutral, just in its stock configuration. No jump jets to drop. Honestly, I kind of like it just the way it is. Like, yeah, it could have more armor, but for the early game, honestly, we could just drop light Pharaoh in to get more front armor. Then again, we also need some back armor, because we might get back struck. Do we drop the Indo in as well? Because this is a more short-range mech. Even though we're kind of slow with a 200 core, we still could end up with light mechs flanking us. And again, I'm testing the starting configurations for my eventual playthrough. The challenge playthrough, to make sure that the overworld, the outside of combat gameplay is not completely crippled every time I lose a mission, because I will be losing missions. Going to actually shift the ammo to the legs, and then we can drop the heat sinks to the center. And that actually leaves us with a ton. I mean, what does a ton look like as far as armor goes? Just maxing everything. Something like that, actually. So max front armor, 55 in the back on the side torso, 62 on the back center torso, and that leaves us half a ton. So we can actually swap this small laser out for a medium laser. 10 extra damage as well as better range. So yeah, twice as much range. Alright, cool. So we will do that.
You know when that's done.
Before I forget, power systems, repair power conduits every single time. Always start with that. That way you can build Mech Bay 2 immediately. Let's see what the Blackjack has to offer. I'm not usually a fan of Blackjacks. Oof. This is the AC2 variant. I mean, AC2s are just long range but worse medium lasers. Well, I guess they don't generate heat, so there is that, but the only thing AC2s are good for is stability damage. That's it. Long range stability damage. And I don't know why it has FCS multi-track. Now, if we were to drop in the XL engine, if we were to drop in the XL engine, would that give us the tonnage to upgrade those to AC5s? So if we drop in the XL engine, remove the jump jets, that would be 5.5 tons. That would not be enough to upgrade the AC2s into AC5s. It wouldn't even be enough to upgrade a medium laser into a large VSPL. Okay, we'll come back to it. Stealth. This is probably the double heatsink candidate. So the Stealth has Endo already, has a Beagle probe and a mask. That thing's not going to see any use early game. Our Mechwarriors just don't have high enough piloting. So that's just wasted tonnage. We got an SRM2 Streak and an SRM6. We have a 315 core, which means this is an absolutely great... It already has double heat sinks. I was going to say candidate for double heat sinks because we wouldn't need any outside of the engine. Okay. Drop the jump jets. Drop the mask. Alright. Put in the XL engine. It already has an XL engine. Okay. So, what do we do with it then? There's no way that the medium VSPL would work. Like, I also don't understand how VSPLs work. Like, I kind of want to use it just to see how it works, but, yeah. Maybe the Spectre just is going to carry the VSPL. It has double heat sinks. Can we actually do that? If we just drop literally everything. Intech lasers are just increased range and heat. So if we just drop everything, put in the VSPL, drop in another heatsink, and then armor up. Let's see how VSPLs work. Let's see how VSPLs work. You should go 45 in the back, in the center. Take off of the shield arm. Something like that. Alright. So we're generating 90 heat, we're sinking 72. We have a 245 core, so our movement is insane. 710. So, this will give us an opportunity to see how the large VSPL works at different movements, because it's so it's damage, it's stability, and it's evasive pips. No, not a stability, actually. Just the heat and the evasive pips. I mean, the heat and damage are based on how much evasion you have. I don't remember whether less evasion is more damage or more evasion is more damage, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna use this. We can even drop the exchanger in here. So even if it generates its max heat, we're overcooling. That's silly. So let's put a medium laser back, I guess, in the event that it doesn't generate 90 heat. We'll see. We'll mess with it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Alright. Sure.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
So let's see what's in the store. Specifically for the Blackjack. AC-20 Pirate support weapon? What? Support weapon? Weird. I mean, there's AC5 ammo in case we find AC5s and somehow are able to use them. Alright, let's travel real quick. We're looking for Rich. We're looking for Mega City. So... And it doesn't really matter what the challenge is because we have a difficulty variation of 5, so there's definitely going to be a 1.5 skull planet. Rich, mining, Arctic world. Let's go.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Alright, and as usual, Mech Bay 2.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Hey boss,
Alright.
we just completed those upgrades.
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
The flea... It's actually a good flea. Most fleas have no firepower to speak of. They're just quick and work as decoys. This thing actually has some decent weaponry on it. I mean, it has no armor. No flea ever has armor. But it's got a pair of medium lasers, a flamer, a pair of small lasers, and a pair of machine guns. That's interesting. We're going to swap the flamer for the medium laser Intech. That's interesting. Do we give it a double heatsink kit? No, we don't need to. It only has a heat delta of 3. Yeah, I'm willing to run that exactly as is. Also, 2 days to swap out a flamer. Alright, 1 day we arrive.
Waypoint reached,
Visit
Commander.
store. Come on, give me a pair of AC5s. There's an AC5. Alright.
New weapon systems available.
And that looks like about it. Okay.
Hey, Commander. Be with you in a second.
Oh yeah. We now have medium lasers for... Actually, let's check the store and see if there's any kind of upgraded medium laser. Nope. Alright.
Nice to see you down
Hunchback.
there in the hole.
Hunchback. Can we go XL engine? Specifically... Nah, if we swap out a medium laser for a large laser, our heat will be a... Double heatsink kit. We don't have 3 double heatsinks, or 2 double heatsinks for the engine core. Okay. Engine core. We need a actually, I think 210? No, 195 is 3. And the next best they have is 360. I mean, could we fit a 360 core in our Hunchback? No. There's no way. There's not a chance. So that was 37 tons versus 8.5. So yeah, even... Okay, real quick. Just for the sake of experimentation. So, yeah, we have 20 tons available, which means 37-ton engine core with an XL engine, which halves that. So it would go from 37 to, what is that, 17 and a half? No. No. 18 and a half, I think. We could actually do that. Let's see if we can make a super zoomy Hunchback. Let's see if we can make a super zoomy Hunchback. This is gonna be hilarious if it works. Alright. Engine XL. Engine core 360. Lose all the heat sinks. All of the heat sinks going away. Oh my god, we can actually do this. Give it a double heatsink kit so its cooling is still perfect. Oh, this is too great. Oh, that's great. We also... Okay. So we have an option here, because I just saw we took the 275 core out of the Grasshopper. I mean, out of the Bushwhacker. So, we have a 360 core. We could have a Hunchback with 711 movement. What would we do if we didn't do that? If we did the 275 core, we would replace medium laser with the large laser, and what? And what? Like, replace an SRM6 with an MML9? So we're firing 15 SRMs per turn instead of just 12. I mean, that's 30 more damage. That's... Wait, large laser intake is only 30 damage? Wait, what? Insect lasers do less damage. Reduced heat and damage. Yeah, that's not worth it. This thing wants to get in close, so no. No, we're going to build ourselves... Where's the medium laser? MML, get out of here. We're gonna build ourselves a super zippy Hunchback. And I don't want to give up any firepower. So I think I'm going to drop the armor a little bit. Like half a ton a little bit. Because, yeah, we're gonna have so much evasion on a Hunchback. Maybe go 115 across the board. And then 60 in the back. Alright. We have ourselves a super zippy Hunchback. This is too funny. Love it.
On it.
Love it.
I'll let you know when
Okay.
it's done.
The Blackjack, we got an AC5, but now we don't have the XL engine to put in to gain the tonnage for it. Because the AC5 is 8 tons, the AC2 is 6. We only need 2 tons. We have 2 tons. Okay, so AC2 gone, AC5 in. But we need a ton for ammo. So we need a ton for ammo. And we don't have the XL engine to get that ton anymore. I mean... It almost doubles the stability damage for 2 more tons. And again, the primary reason to bring AC2s is the stability damage. And it's only 5 less damage than the pair of AC2s. So what if we do that? And we have 6 tons to work with. And we have no more hard points except for 1 support hard point. And the 1 ballistic that we emptied out. Yeah, this would be a great place for like a light rifle. But let's just max armor. So we still have 3 tons after we max armor. So what if we just drop the AC2s for the AC5 and we keep the jump jets? And then max armor. Okay. Oops. Okay. Last what if. Engine core. 275. Which brings us up to 6-9 movement. Drop the heat sinks. Drop the AC2s. Add the AC5. Drop the jump jets. So no. That's too heavy. Would the engine core 200 give us any better movement? We have 4.6 with the 180. 200, it's still 4.6. Okay, so no, we don't need to mess with the engine core at all. Stealth's good, right? No, we haven't done anything with the stealth yet. Yeah, that's right. All we did was the Hunchback and the Spectre, so we still have the stealth to mess with, too. Let's check for LRM ammo in the store. There's a regular large laser. I might put that on the,
available.
Wow. The one with the autocannon in each arm. That one. Blackjack. I might put that in the Blackjack. And there is no LRM ammo for us to use the MMLs. But do we have LRM ammo?
Hey, Commander.
We should,
Be
right?
with you in a second.
So I think the stealth we're going to stick an MML instead of the streak. So, getting rid of the jump jets. All the jump jets. Moving the SRM ammo to the leg. Removing the mask. And adding an MML9 instead of an SRM2 streak. So, do we have LRM ammo? Wait, we have Artemis? We have Artemis. Oh, this just got so much better. Alright. SRM Artemis ammo, LRM Artemis ammo. So we could fire 9 LRMs per turn as we approach the enemies. And then once we get short range, we switch the MML9 over to an SRM. And we're firing 15 SRMs per turn. Now, that's only going to give us, what, 7? About 7, like 6.5, 7 Alpha Strikes. But after we run out of Artemis, we could switch back, or after we run out of SRM, we could switch the MML back to LRM ammo. So, like, when we start running low, we can switch the SRM. So basically, we'll just choose the MML ammo based on accuracy, at what range, whatever's, more accurate. And just keep firing the SRM, obviously, with the SRM ammo until we need an Alpha Strike with everything. That's going to be fun to mess with. That will actually be very fun to mess with. Other than that, I think we're good. Just armor up the front a little bit. Maybe not that. Maybe 100 on the legs and side torsos, 115 in the center. I think I'd actually rather bump the shield arms down a little bit to bump the center up a little bit. And just in case somebody gets behind us. Then again, we should be staying pretty far back as we approach. But I really don't want to get cored from behind. So yeah, something like that. So we just made the stealth not only deal more damage short range, but also have a long range option as well. So just objectively better stealth.
I'll get it in the schedule.
The blackjack. Back to the blackjack again. I am absolutely replacing the AC5. I mean the AC2s with an AC5. We need to figure out what mech to put the rangefinder in. And then I think I'm going to replace a medium laser with that large laser we bought. And then add in the double heatsink kit. We already used it. Okay, so that means the large laser is not an option. Is it just max armor and heat sinks? I think it's just max armor and heat sinks. Is this better? Like, yeah, it has more armor, but we don't really care about this thing. Like, if it gets trashed, then we wanted to rebuild it pretty much from scratch anyway. So what if we just drop the jump jets for heat sinks? I mean, if it gets wrecked, who cares? We have a heat delta of 3. Shift the AC ammo to the leg. Yeah, something like that, I think. Sure. Sure.
Logged and noted.
And our flea is just fine the way it is. Spectre, we're going to drop to experiment with the VSPL. And here, gonna go ahead and wait for everything to be ready.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
And obviously, if this was a real playthrough, I'd be doing more work on the Argo, trying to get more tech points as quick as possible.
Job's done, Commander.
Alright, and now, let's jump into the barracks, skill everyone up.
Orders. Good to go.
Training complete.
Yes, Commander.
Standing by.
Do we have anyone who really benefits? Yes, we do. We have somebody who really benefits from Bandit.
Mechwarrior training complete.
Waiting for orders.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Training complete.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
Mechwarrior training complete.
Waiting for orders.
Alright,
Hey, Commander.
so,
Pull up a chair.
1.5 skull mission is what we're looking for. There is not one because of the difficulty variance and because of the planet we're on. 1 skull duo duel, no, that's not going to be a good showcase. Well, let's have some fun. Let's have a little bit of fun here. We're gonna drop the Spectre with the large VSPL and the Flea. And we're gonna drop our 2 worst pilots. Which one's better? Reckless. Yeah, we want that VSPL to hit, so let's see. Alright, so let's drop on this duo duel
Command interface.
just to see how the VSPL works.
Ooh, chilly.
So right now, without moving, it says 130 damage.
Good to go.
Our plan is literally to get behind them and hit them with the VSPL. And if that doesn't work, yeah, then we're in trouble. That's okay. Also, the fleet does not get nearly as much evasion as I was hoping it would. Alright. What could possibly go wrong? Talos and a Phoenix Hawk Lamb. Alright. Yep, that's a flea.
Receiving you. Rear armor is
I don't think we're gonna be able to beat this. Okay, there's the VSPL gun. I'm gonna reload the save.
leading, Commander.
So yeah, just dropping straight away into the 2 skull attack and defend. Let's go. Obviously not bringing the flea. Bringing the Spectre to experiment, not bringing Ube. Hunchback, Blackjack, Stealth. And then the cargo truck. I swear, like, every time you start Periphery, you start with a gun technical. Cautious. Asmodeus, eh. So Gale is going to go into the Stealth with the missiles, Artemis missiles for the MMLs and the SRMs to crit. And we will put Ronin in the Hunchback, Sumo in the Blackjack, Paradox in the Spectre, and then Dan in the Gun Technical, because Cautious will help it not explode instantly. Alright. Alright, and 2 skull attack and defend. We should have allies helping us defend. And based on how we play this, we might actually succeed. Just gotta keep our buildings standing, take out their buildings, and then get out. So, we definitely want to be offensive here, and the allies that should spawn in to defend our base should hopefully, since it's a lower skull mission, they should be able to buy us time to destroy the base and evac. Yeah, so destroying the attackers is optional, and we will be taking advantage of that full force, just relying on our strike.
Okay, let's do this. Should have brought my winter coat.
So yeah, cavalry attack helicopter, that won't be able to take the buildings down very quickly. We have allies that will, at the very least, draw fire. So we just need to take this base down as quickly as possible. And it looks like they have nothing too scary defending.
Yes, Commander.
But they haven't moved yet, so we're going to give them a chance to move.
Roger that. Standing by.
Yeah?
Alright, so we're going to go, yeah, LRMs.
Alright.
And if nothing else, we should be able to shoot the base. Or we can shoot the links. Shooting the links is probably a good idea. And yeah, go with hit
I
chance.
take the shot.
Okay. I don't know why he's attacking the defenders instead of the attackers, but whatever.
Waiting for order.
Alright, so the large VSPL. So if we get 2 evasion, it does 75 damage and would generate 44 heat. If we were to stand and shoot, it would do 47 damage and generate 44 heat. So is it more evasion? Higher damage? I don't think that's accurate. It's still saying 70 whenever we get 4 evasion. How much evasion do you have to get for it to do the full 130 damage? I mean, we're probably not going to actually shoot it, but... yeah, it says 70 damage. We got 4 evasion and it's 70 damage. Weird. I thought it said 130. Like, so do you have to just move really, really, really fast to, like, charge it up or something? I don't understand. I really don't understand. This is why I don't use VSPLs. They confuse me. But hey, Mechlab Monday. Perfect time to figure out exactly how they work. With absolutely nothing to lose. Not even firing those. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a lot of firepower for that little thing.
I'm here.
Alright, Ronin. In the Hunchback, our zoomy 4 evasion Hunchback. What are the hit chance differences? 21s, 14s. Let's go with the hit chance we actually have.
Target locked.
Yeah, so we have a pretty fast front line.
I hear ya.
This cargo truck. Yeah, just go over here for now.
Pedal to the metal.
I mean, it's a rocket launcher cargo truck. Like, once it shoots, it's done.
Standing by.
Alright, so Ronin. Can you get behind him? No, you can't. But you can get behind the Wolfhound. And you shall. And that's a hit chance. Did he have missile or AMS? Looked like he had AMS or something. Okay, so if I stand and shoot, it still says 70. Wait, what if I just move? If I just move, like, twist. So now I have no evasion. And it still says 70. What? Something weird's going on. Something very weird is going on. I don't understand it. I'm just... I don't even know. I know that it's supposed to be damage and heat based on evasion. But I had 4 evasion and it did 70 damage. And I had 0 evasion and it did 70 damage. I'm so confused. I am so confused. Like, honestly, I would have preferred to have the Flea, but I wanted to test the VSPL. Alright. Everyone is kind of ignoring me. Alright. So I guess I'm gonna move. And sure, sounds good.
Attacking from position.
Structure exposed.
How'd that taste?
He's not gonna get another turn. I should be able to backstrike him with
What's up, Commander?
everyone. Yeah, cargo truck not doing anything yet. That's the blackjack. Okay. I thought that was the cargo truck for some reason. Okay.
I'm gonna make some friends.
Okay. That was a mistake. But they seem to be ignoring me, and that's fine.
What can I do for you?
Here's the cargo truck, which actually can get into the back of the Lynx with a terrible hit chance. Also with a terrible hit chance on the Wolfhound. At least with the Wolfhound I can also fire the machine guns. Okay.
Firing everything I've got.
Yeah, the Wolfhound seems to be immune to
All out
missiles.
of SRMs, Commander.
Cargo truck drawing fire,
Okay, that was
which is
bad.
all it's really good for. Alright. Alright. Also, doesn't the stealth only have weapons in its side torsos? So that means we should be able to punch with absolutely no loss of damage.
Waiting for orders.
The Hunchback has weapons in its arms. This should be a kill. Backstriking the already open Lynx with all of that. Not a kill.
Reporting critical hit.
I thought those hit chances were high enough. Apparently not. Apparently not. But they're ignoring us anyway, so... Okay.
What's up, boss?
So now it says 62. I haven't moved. Last turn I didn't move, it said 70. Now I haven't moved, it says 62. Now if I move a whole lot... Now it says 42. What?
Let's do this.
I don't understand. Does it have damage fall off? Is that what's going on?
Yes, Commander.
Maybe it has damage fall off and I'm just an idiot. Whoa, whoa, no. Kindly go there.
Hey, let's see what this baby can do.
Kindly kill the Lynx.
I'm gonna give him the big bubble.
Thank you. Jeez.
Tangled down.
Okay. So I think the problem is that the weapon has damage fall off. So I think it's just the damage fall off was so bad that standing and shooting from there cost almost 50% of the damage. That would make sense. And that would also explain why I've always gotten confused by VSPLs. If I was distracted with trying to win a mission and not paying that much attention and just trying to figure it out on the fly, I probably wouldn't have noticed that those two targets had differing amounts.
Yep.
Because the Wolfhound had less damage than the Scorpion, which that's why I think damage fall off. Speaking of the Wolfhound, it's only obstructed though. Wait, that's not obstructed.
Going full throttle.
That's not obstructed. Switching over to SRMs and firing. Boom. That's a lot of
That one's
damage.
gone.
Yeah, actually, we are wrecking this 2-skull mission, even though one of our mechs is essentially useless. Cargo truck, just kind of work on the buildings
Sprinting.
and, you know, draw fire.
Right, Commander.
Good job.
Can't take many more hits.
All right, Dan. Good job. All right. The question is, can we destroy and get out before they destroy
Commander?
all 3 of our allied structures? Hunchback can kick, though. Not there. There.
Affirmative.
Alright. 50 damage. And that's a dead vehicle. I think the Hunchback and the Stealth are going to wrap around and try to destroy the attackers. And we're going to play with the VSPL on the buildings. Because, yeah, if we can do 130 damage to the buildings by standing and shooting, then we should be able to wreck the buildings instantly. I wasn't paying attention. Yay, that was our allies. I wasn't sure if that was our allied chopper that went down or if it was the enemy chopper. Yeah, stealth, advancing, cannot get line of fire. That's fine. Just get in there.
Roger. Standing by.
Alright, so 4 evasion. Okay. 4 evasion, point blank,
Full speed, no target.
104 damage. That's the kind of damage numbers I was looking for. Yeah.
Reporting.
Yeah, so we're going to experiment shooting the buildings, and we'll see how the VSPL works.
Orders.
Blackjack. Sure.
Double time. Let's go. Piece of cake.
Alright. So, 6 rounds till enemy allies arrive. Should be fine. We should actually be able to do this. I mean, it is a 1-star lance that we built, so... yeah. This isn't as silly as when I'm doing a 1.5 skull mission with a unrated lance.
Right, Commander. Affirmative.
Mechwarriors, show them what you got.
Alright. Chameleon. Shooting a building with a lot of firepower.
I'm receiving.
That thing's about to go down. Yeah, the only way we lose this is if the buildings go down. And I don't think we're going to be able to get there in time to stop the Chameleon. So unless he gets distracted by our allies, I think we're going to lose. And this is why you don't ignore the attackers on an attack and defend.
How's it going?
Alright. So, 4 evasion.
You want fast? I can give you fast.
4 evasion gives us 75 damage on the building. Weird. I thought it just gave us like 105 on the vehicle. This is so weird. Okay, so if we can do 130, that building will go down 1 shot. This one will take 2.
Target acquired.
Hey, they opened up the Chameleon. Good job.
What do you need?
Is that obstructed line of sight? I don't think it is.
Understood.
I
Moving
might be
fast.
wrong. It is obstructed. Oh well, we still do considerable damage. Just trying to get their attention so they don't shoot the buildings. Alright.
Receiving you.
Blackjack? Sure. Oh, I can only shoot at the... Okay.
I got it.
Alright.
Down, Commander.
It's whatever.
Commander? Moving fast. Tell me what to shoot.
Alright. Allied warrior. Hopefully, okay. Honestly, I just don't want the mission to end before I can figure out the VSPL. Okay, Chameleon has taken the decoy. Probably gonna kill it, but has taken the decoy. No, did not kill it. Amazing. Alright. VSPL. Stand and shoot, 130 damage. Alright, so the more you move, the lower the damage. And if we move for 1 evasion, is it still 130 damage? It's still 130 damage, even though it's 1 evasion.
Firing on target. Flatten that one.
Standing by.
Alright, and we can bring our weapons to bear on the back of the Chameleon. Pretty awful hit chance, but damage is damage. And it looks like our buildings will survive. Because I think we have the attention of the vehicles. Alright, fair enough. Hey look, AC2's actually being useful.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
And they missed.
Oh.
Yep.
Stealth. Going in. And shooting everything. There's half a Chameleon down.
Scored a critical hit.
Good to go.
Yeah, cargo truck. Sure. Take a shot with your light rifle.
Right, Commander.
Actually hit. Amazing. Okay.
Yes, Commander. Quick stepping it.
This should be a kill. Except it's early game, and everything missed. And now all the damage I dealt was to the back, and it's on its back, so I can't shoot it in the back anymore.
Commander?
Wow. Yeah, so stand and shoot. Actually, we only need 49 damage, so 2 evasion. It still says 130 damage. What? Two evasion still gives 130 damage.
Move
Okay.
order received.
Is that yeah, it's accurate. What is going on? I thought the damage and heat was supposed to be based on your evasion, but it looks like it's just damage fall off. The stealth. No weapons in the arms. No weapons in the arms. Punch the hunter.
Let's move. Ah!
Boom.
One more for the scrap heap.
Alright.
Right here.
Alright, so... Blackjack, sure.
All right, I missed.
Okay. Reinforcements arrive in 3 rounds. Do they arrive if we destroy all the enemy structures? I don't think they do. Unless the blip has already been shown. If the red area is already on the ground, I think they do drop. But I think if we destroy the base before that shows up, I think they don't drop.
Waiting for orders.
Which is fine, because we only have 1 building left. So it will be destroyed this turn.
Affirmative.
Cargo truck being useless. Pew.
Roger that.
Alright.
I'm receiving you.
Okay, Ronin. This should be a kill. I will be shocked if it's not. Yeah. Yeah.
Mech destroyed.
Alright. So 1 attacker left, 1 building left. Okay.
What do you need?
Oh, almost open in the back. But he put his back to the wall. Alright, so I won't punch you then.
Copy that.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
Okay, there's the attacker's gone.
Vehicle track.
Yes, Commander.
So now if we get 4 evasion, it still says 130. What?
I copy.
Okay. On the building it said 75. On the building it said the blue number that popped up for the damage dealt from the VSPL was 75. So the attack damage number on the heads-up display is not accurate. Okay. So the more evasion you generate, the less damage you deal, and there's damage fall off. Okay. That makes sense.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Wait, what? We didn't go home?
Commander,
Are more reinforcements gonna drop, or...
moving fast.
Huh? Pretty sure the last time I played Attack and Defend, we evac'd when there were no enemies left. Like, we just got picked up. They just came and picked us up.
On the move.
Mission was
Full
over.
Speed.
I'm here.
But okay. So yeah,
I'm there.
VSPL's weird. Confirmed. Like, confirmed that they are weird.
Moving to position.
Jeez, I'm almost tempted to just punch out our Spectres so that we don't have to wait for him to get there. It'll also give me a chance to see how long it takes and how much it costs to repair a head. So I think I will. I think I will.
Commander?
Yeah, you're fine. Do you have anything in your head? Fire control multi-track? I don't care. Punch out.
Ejecting.
Gale. Paradox. Pretty sure you have nothing in your head. Correct. So, punch out. Confirm.
Punching out.
Alright.
I'm here.
And that's how you evac quickly. So yeah, more enemies were dropping off.
Mission successful.
That must be why we didn't automatically get evac'd. Okay. And Roguetech crashed. Well, we completed the mission. I wasn't able to see the damage that was done and repair costs and everything, but that's, yeah, fine, whatever. That has been your episode of Mechlab Monday for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next week, have a good one.